Okay. Yeah, you did do. Awesome. Hi, guys. All right. Sorry about that. The phone died. And then the stream came back on, but it kept shutting off and it wouldn't let, like, I couldn't see any chat, nothing. So I just ended that other stream. I did visit with my son, just so you guys know. And a really nice visit with him. And that was really awesome. Made me feel good to be able to see him and say hi. Because he's such a great kid. But yeah. So sorry about the delay. Didn't mean to worry anybody. We lost our tunes, by the way. So the one box that I was using to power stuff, I guess blew a fuse. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna have to have Stitch look at it. But my top amber light wasn't working earlier either. So I'm not sure, but there's just something funky going on, I guess, with the wiring or something. Because I mean, the way Stitch had it rigged, it shouldn't have blown any fuses, but I don't know. I don't know why the charging ports stations aren't quite working properly. But I do have one, and it's enough to power the CB and the two phones. So we have no tunes because I have no transmitter for tunes. So we're kind of driving in silence. 22, and we're headed eastbound, so we are good. We are headed exactly where we need to be. But yeah, I lost power, so I tried to figure something out because I'm out of battery banks. I drained all of them that I had charged earlier today, which is kind of nuts if you think about it, but I drained a lot of battery life because there's only so many things I can charge at one time. So in the last couple of days, I really whammied them all. So when I get home, I'll be charging up batteries again to make sure I have them for the car rides. And hopefully I'll see Stitch soon and we can figure out what went haywire tonight. I'm always a hot mess. Always. That seems to be like my MO. Oh, I have open stream on 10:30. Oh. Okay. Well, I tried to end the last stream, so I don't know. And then I don't know what was going on. The whole thing didn't... YouTube is like really screwy. I don't know if it had to do with the reception or what. But if there is anybody over there waiting, if you can tell them to find us over here, that would be awesome. I feel really bad that I lost everybody earlier. But we did go to college again, and Rio was like so excited. All he wanted to do was go into the dorm rooms, and I couldn't let him, and I felt so bad about that. But all he wanted to do was go hang out in the dorms and go see all the kids, and I was being mean because I wouldn't let him. But my son has class, of course he has like some physical training, like athletic training, and he has class early, so he had to get up early evening. The previous stream went down totally. Yeah, it came back on for a while, and then I ended it because like it just kept shutting off. I don't know what was going on, but it kept ending this, or trying to end the stream, telling me it was not connected, and I don't know. It was just bad. It was just really bad. So yeah. When they, oh, yeah, well, I don't know what happened there either. I had tried to set up a stream and like it blinked out, like the whole screen blinked out and went away, and then it made me start a new live stream. this morning when we were getting ready to convoy. It was crazy. So, like I said, I'm not sure what's going on with YouTube right now or today. It's just been a little like wonky, I guess is the best word for it. Like kind of hit or miss or whatever. Now, guys, we do have 2 hours, 24 minutes on the drive, 143 miles to go, and we are on 22 East. So, I know some of you like to try and follow on a map, but there's like no good mile markers or anything around here, so good luck with that. Good luck. But again, we did blow a fuse or something in one of the charging port boxes, and just not sure what happened there, but we're gonna try and have Stitch look at it and figure it out. Yeah, no mile markers, Ed. I know it's a little frustrating, but I will do what I can. We're 22 East and North 522, so somewhere where they run together. I'm not really sure where that would be, but it is just past Juniata. I mean, we aren't that far. I got the stream running like where I would join 22 from Juniata, like where I'd get back on, so we're not too far. Oh, me too, me too. I miss him an awful lot while he's at college, and so this is always cool when I'm in the area to be able to stop by and see him. Mount Union? Okay, there we go. Awesome, Ed. See, I knew you were on top of it. I knew you'd be on top of it. You guys are always awesome like that. You guys always have my 6 while I'm driving, and I appreciate it so much. It's absolutely awesome. So yeah, so we just left Juniata. We're making our way back east. It says we have another 21 miles till merge point with 22 and 322. So, I don't know. We're just following the map right now. And, so, alright, cool beans. Speed limit's 45 in through here. I'm doing about 57. And they're like flying past, so gotta love country farmland back here. There's like nothing, so oh well. I'll let them take the tickets though. I don't need any. Yeah, let them, yeah, like run, rabbit, run, you know? Let them tie somebody else up, you know, so I can keep moving. I do try and do, like, you know, I don't try and fly through these areas too much, because you just never know, and there are a lot of houses and things along the way, and even though it's nighttime, we still have a lot of wildlife to look out for. Just give me 1 second, guys. Had a message I had to take care of there. So I apologize. Yeah, I usually keep it all right, if I'm gonna be real, I try and keep it somewhere around 10 miles over the speed limit or under, if that makes sense. I do try and keep it, I guess I speed, but not excessively. I don't know. I try not to speed to the point where I'm going to get points on my license. And when I go through like little towns and stuff where it's like 35 miles an hour, I really do try and watch when I'm in real residential areas, things like that. Always try and observe the speed limit there. But some of these more country, rural roads, or straight up highway, and if it's clear, like this time of night when there's no traffic, it's a little different, but yeah, it's not something. I usually like to set the cruise control, and then that way I don't get crazy either. Like, sometimes you get lost in a jam or whatever, and the next thing you know, it's like you're doing 100 miles an hour. Well, yeah, exactly. Little towns have speed traps and things, but that's just because they're trying to, those are a lot of places with, families with young kids and things like that. I don't want people speeding through my neighborhood. I don't know about you. Yeah, I know, chicken lady, I know. We lost power to one of the boxes, and I had to rig stuff up and charge the phone a little. Yeah, so like I said, when I drive through the small towns, like, I try and remember that I live in a small town and I want people to drive slow, so I drive slow through there. But like highways and stuff, that's a different story. Oh, Stitch informed you? Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. But we lost one of the boxes, so I don't know. I have a CB and I have the phone's charging, so I guess we're good. I guess. I don't know what else to say other than that. So yeah, making our way. Yeah, and speeding tickets are expensive, by the way, guys. Like, I just can't afford them, so. Yeah, that's what everything was plugged into, was the lighter socket. Well, that's good. That's good. I'm glad. I'm so far behind on the TikTok account, it's sad. Yeah, that's what I mean, Captain Ganja. Like, usually, like I said, I'm somewhere at like maybe 8 miles over. Nothing crazy. Even on the highways, I really do. I try to keep it like 10 miles or 10 miles over or under. Just because, again, I'd rather get there. I don't need to get there, in a body bag. So, like, automobiles are still, they're still deadly machines in a big way. So, just have to be cognizant of what you're doing. And again, I'm not trying to kill anybody. I'm not trying to get killed. I'd rather make it where I'm supposed to go than not make it there at all. That's my mindset. So, thanks, Ted. Yeah, so I mean, like I said, generally speaking, I try and be very mindful. Yeah, it's better to get there in one piece than not get there at all. And I don't want to cause an accident or hurt anybody else. So yeah. So I'm always, I try to be, like I said, try to be mindful. And again, this time of night, guys, you got to remember there's lots of wildlife going through these forests and trees, things like that. So we want to make sure that we're not speeding excessively anyway, even in the rural areas, because, there's a lot of animals out there. Ooh. excuse me. But yeah, we're okay, guys. Like I said, just lost one of the power charging boxes, and so now we're down to just phones charging and the CB. And it's just because I would rather not turn off my CB. So I have that on instead of having the transmitter on. There's just not enough juice for whatever reason to power that transmitter too. Or it doesn't connect properly with that box. I'm just not sure which. So there's that. No, it's just saying it merges at least right now 13 miles, and it like merges. That's what it's telling me. I don't know if you can even see that screen, but it says 13 miles, 22 east, 322, and it's like just those two arrows that merge together. Wow, we got 35-mile-an-hour speed limit in through here. So let's hit these brakes a little bit. The socket, other than, I don't know what that just said. Babe, I have no idea, my dear. I missed half of it. 11 o'clock at night. 10 to 15 amps. Yeah, I don't know. Stitch has fixed it a couple of times. But I think there's something, I don't know. I think he was saying something about it might be the socket itself. I'm not sure. So, one of these days. Oh, he's doing very good, Joss. He was very happy to see me. It was just a nice, quick visit with him. He has spring break coming up soon. But he has classes early tomorrow, so we didn't stay too long. But yeah, exactly, I don't know. We'll hopefully have some time to have Stitch look at it. But I've just been so busy on the road with you guys, going all over the place and covering all these events, that there really hasn't been like a ton of time to fix the little quirks or, get to all the regular, it's crazy. Piece by piece. We're doing it piece by piece. But it's been a lot of bubble wrap and tape and super glue, so to speak. Just temporary quick fixes to keep me on the road, because I've been on the road and we've been blowing fuses the whole way to Texas. It was crazy. We thought we had it figured out, but yeah, it's hard to fix things when the vehicle's constantly in motion. So it's never stationary long enough. And that's kind of the point. Like, I love this truck, but she does need a little TLC. And I do need to try and figure out how to get some of these little kinks worked out and stuff. But again, it all takes time. Well, Stitch has been kind of through it, and I mean, he's fixed a lot of things on the truck so far. But there are some, obviously this is a 20-year-old truck, 21-year-old truck at this point. This is a 2003. So, as she gets older, obviously we're going to have some of these little hiccups and quirks and things as we go. Yeah, I don't know, we've talked about different things. I don't know what solution he's going to come up with. Stitch, I trust Stitch's ingenuity beyond anything, to be completely honest with you. He's like a walking MacGyver, and I think he's great. Hey, Andy. So yeah, so I leave those kinds of executive decisions up to the guy that has to fix it if it goes wrong. I just let him do his thing because Stitch is really the man, and he has saved my butt more times than I can count. And he is just a great guy and amazing human being. And he does a lot to keep us on the road and keep us coming. With all the events, he provides a lot of duct tape and super glue. And bubble wrap, so to speak. And for those of you that are here that weren't on the earlier stream, today is the 2-year anniversary of the Soup Mama official kitchen. And what an amazing, amazing day we've had. What an amazing couple of days. Thursday, we were at the Lancaster County Courthouse covering the rally in support of Amos Miller, the Amish farmer, who was raided by the Department of Agriculture in Pennsylvania for selling raw milk and dairy products. And then yesterday, we were at the town hall with Jill Stein, the Green Party presidential candidate for this election cycle. She did a town hall in Darlington, Pennsylvania, and we covered that yesterday live. That was pretty amazing as well. And we also got to hear from Scott Smith, the independent tester working in East Palestine. And then today we were covering the convoy that Dr. Rick Chai put on in East Palestine and the surrounding communities in Ohio's District 6, where he, as an everyday citizen that was affected by the derailment last year, decided that he was going to run for Congress to try to make a difference in his community. So thank you. There we go. Sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on with these different places, but oh, the connection. But yeah, 2 years, guys. 2 years. How amazing. Again, we're just super excited. We have done so many amazing things in 2 years. It makes my head spin when I think about it, because there's just been so much we've accomplished. And I'm so very proud of everybody that I work with at the kitchen, and everybody that has ever worked with the kitchen or volunteered or helped us out or had a group that works side by side with us, and even you guys here. I mean, you guys are all so amazing, because all of that support has helped keep us running, keep us going for the last 2 years. But happy 2-year anniversary, man. Super excited to announce that, so I don't know, it feels like a really cool accomplishment. So yeah, definitely excited. Gosh, this is a drive. This is a drive, folks. This is a drive. All right, here we go. 5.1 miles until that merge point. Oh, she's back in the main account. I love when our chicken lady comes in and comments. Love it, darling. Love it. I chuckle every time. I think it's great. I think it's great. Oh, here we go, Ed. East 22, North 522, I guess, or 322. what the speed limit is in here. Oh, 522. Yeah, okay, so I did read it right. Beautiful. We have set the cruise control. And we are on our way. So hopefully, we get home sooner rather than later. It does have us getting home at 1:18 a.m. That's with no stops. That's another 2 hours, 2 minutes, 124 miles. Okay. Speed limit's 55, so there we go. See if I can turn this for you guys. That's the view. Whoops, sorry about that. Don't know how long I was muted for. I must have bumped it when I turned the phone, but that's the view there to the right. As we're coming down the mountain, I guess. So to speak. All those lights. Oh, I can't like look at it. It gives me like vertigo or something. Whatever that's called. Makes my knees feel like jelly. Because then I realize how high up I am and I'm like, it feels like I'm on a bridge, and then I'm like, nope. It's not a comfortable feeling for me. And this road's pretty bumpy, so I apologize. But not much I can do about that. We'll just have to talk to PennDOT and place our complaints with them. Oh. This is tough with no tunes, guys. Tough with no tunes. Electric Avenue. Electric Avenue coming up. Toot, toot, toot. Woo! Sorry, guys. It is not the company, I promise. It's been a wicked couple of days again. Lots of driving, lots of miles, as you guys know. I know, I can't help it. I needed to. I needed to. They say that yawning is a lack of oxygen to the brain. I don't know. All right. So now it says we're on here another 54 miles. Yeehaw, baby, yeehaw. 54 more miles on this road. So, there we have it. I don't know that it's contagious, but it's definitely a thing when you hear somebody else yawn. You're like, oh, my turn. So I apologize to anybody I just made yawn, but I don't know. I apologize. I guess I just needed the oxygen. I don't know. Oh, I'm safe, babe. I'm safe. I just I said, it has been just an immensely long day, and I'm doing my best to get home in a timely fashion. Of course, this is a little bit earlier of a night than some. You know, if I'm gonna get home somewhere around 1:30, I'm okay with that. 1:30 in the morning, we're good. Yes, you are correct, Joss. I have. And the truth is that and this sounds terrible to say, but all of these trips to East Palestine, I barely have enough time to recover. Like, I barely had enough time to recover from one trip. And then, you know, I was going back. Like, you know, going back pretty much once a week for the last couple of weeks. You know, that's really tough on me. Because it takes, you know, I spend 24 to 48 hours, and I come back home, and it takes, you know, 3-4 days for my body to start to feel normal again. And then, you know, I've been turning around and coming back, and I can tell you that I absolutely feel. Because it takes a huge toll on my body. I don't, you know, maybe not everybody's the same, but it does. It takes a huge toll on me, and I hate that it does. I hate that it does because, you know, I care about you guys, and I love you guys so much over there, and you have such a beautiful place that, you know, that you live, this beautiful little hideaway in the countryside, and it's so beautiful, but at the same time, you know, and you guys are so beautiful and wonderful and amazing, but it's deadly. It's deadly, and you know, it does. It's even now, a year later, you know, it still affects me. You know, when I go, I mean, like, my lips literally peeled today. They peeled. The skin peeled off the top layer of skin peeled off my lips today. That's how bad they burned and dried out. My skin feels like paper. I feel like paper, guys. My skin feels so dry. My throat burns. My tongue tingles. The inside of my mouth feels like it's got like this soapy, slippery, whatever, and it doesn't taste good. I'll be alright, Ed. I'll be alright. We just stopped and stretched at the college, so we should be okay. Absolutely, Tennessee. We love having all you guys here. But yeah, you know, like I said, I go and then I have all these issues, and, you know, I'm sick for like 3 or 4 days after I get home, and then, you know, I've been off and running, and then back to EP, and it's the same cycle, and I just think to myself, thank God I don't have to live there. I mean, no offense, guys, to those of you that are in the chat from that area. I love you guys very much. And like I said, a beautiful area, but it's beautiful and deadly as far as I view it. And I hate the way I feel when I go there. Not like emotionally, but like physically. I hate the way that place physically makes me feel. I love the people there. I think it's beautiful. But I hate the way the place makes me feel. And I can only imagine how much I would hate it if I lived there. And I wish from the bottom of my heart there was more that I could do. I wish there was a way that I could get you guys out into safe homes and places. I want you guys to have better for your families. And it's just downright disgusting and terrible how you guys have been treated by everybody. And it bothers me so very much. Like I said, I'm not feeling great today. I don't know. I'm rocking a headache now, and some of that is that I'm tired, but just like my sinuses and my throat, I know that part of that headache is from there. My neck hurts so much more than what it normally does. So much more. My ankles, my legs. I feel like somebody sapped all my energy, and like there's just a rock sitting in the center of my chest, just sitting right above my diaphragm. And I only feel it when I go there. Only when I'm there. It's crazy. It's disgusting. It's terrible. I just can't believe that people are being told that they have to go back into houses that they know are poisoned. They're telling these guys they have to go back. Like, what in the name of decency is going on? Like, what? When did greed become more important than human lives? Like, when did the corporations and the machines decide that they were better than the rest of us? Like, when did this happen, and how the hell did we allow it to happen? How did we allow this? How can these monsters control the world? How can people with no empathy think that it's okay? I just don't understand. I don't understand how we live in this world, how this world has come to this. This is not the America I grew up in. This is not the America that I remember. You know, I grew up in a time where you still knew your neighbors, where you knocked on their door for help. Everybody knew each other's parents. People were courteous and had conversation. They didn't hide behind a computer screen. They were more invested in their communities and people than their video games or their TV sets. There was a time that the news came from sitting around at a community breakfast at church. What happened to that? What happened to that America? What happened to September 12th? Do y'all remember September 12th? You remember 9/11. But do you remember the 12th? Do you remember how we as Americans stood together on the 12th? Do you remember how everybody pitched in? Do you remember that there were flags everywhere, guys? Do you remember that? Flags on every porch. What happened to that America? How can we turn a blind eye to our own citizens? And yet we've been doing it day after day after day. And then we sit here and we wonder how we got here, but we got here with complacency. We got here forgetting what it was like to be united, to be proud. To be proud of our neighbors, to be proud of our country. We forgot what our communities were like, and they tried to destroy them in these last few years. Tried to destroy all of the community and humanity and empathy that was left, with nurses and doctors doing TikTok dances and keeping you from grandma and telling you to close your businesses. They take from the American people and they shovel money overseas for their own interests. They tax us to death. And yet we allow it. We allow it. As a nation, we allow it. We allow it by not standing up. We allow it by not running for those offices. We allow it by just voting down voting a specific party down a ballot. We allow it by allowing the division and the racism and the phobias and, putting each other in boxes and calling each other names. We allow it with the hate. We allow it when we think that we're powerless. because we're very, very strong when we're united. Like I said, just like September 12th, not the 11th, but the 12th. When we're united, we're strong. You know, on the 12th of September, it didn't matter what religion you were, what color you were. None of those things mattered. You know what mattered? Pride in your country. That was it. That was it. Oh, man. It's frustrating to say the least. But I'm not going to give up, that's for sure. That is for sure. I'm not going to give up, not anytime soon. And I hope you guys don't give up on me. You know, when I started this journey 2 years ago, I never had any clue where it would take me. But you know, I made a lot of promises. And I don't often talk about that, but you know, when I say I made a lot of promises, I don't make promises just randomly to break them. I'm sure as many of you guys know, I do my best to be a woman of my word. And in this journey, I have met a lot of really amazing people, but the most amazing people that I've met are the kids. It's the kids. So I want to tell you a story about the lamb that I have named Souffle. I received Souffle when we were at the Lebanon Valley Speedway in New York, maybe a year and a half ago or so, from a young lady, just a young, just barely teenager, who had traveled with her mom with that lamb. And she was so excited to come meet me, but she had such anxiety from all of the mandates and all of those protocols. She was so scared to even get out of the car the first day. By the next morning, she came out and had breakfast with us. And she had been holding that lamb the whole time, that whole weekend. And when you push it, it said a bedtime prayer. And before we all went home, that young lady gave me that lamb to keep with me. And I do. I have it with me all the time. It's just not out like the other ones. I don't want it ruined. It's very, 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 very special to me. Because one of the things was that she was so disappointed and upset because when we were down in DC, she was upset because the convoys broke up and they went home, and she felt, in a way, betrayed. This young lady, and she felt like she couldn't count on her heroes, the people that she viewed as heroes. And when she gave me that lamp, I found that out. I looked at her in the eyes and I said to her, honey, I said, you watch me, right? And she said yes. And I said, you know that I'm out there and I'm fighting all the time, right? She said yes. And I made her a promise that I would never give up fighting. Not for her. Not for the young lady with her mom in Harrisburg that came up to thank me because they were sick in Hagerstown and I made them soup and sent it to their RV so that they could be okay, even though they weren't feeling well. All the other little kids that have come up to me with hugs and look up to me and tell me that they love me and that they're proud of me. And I have made promises to all of those children that I won't give up, that I won't stop fighting, that I won't forget them, and that they can count on me. And if they need someone to look up to that's going to keep fighting for them, they can follow me, and I will not let them down. And I have been struggling and fighting the best I can, the best ways I know how, to keep those promises, because they are important, because our children are so very important, and our children, they need us as role models. They need us to be doing the right thing because they're watching, guys. They're watching. And they need you, and they need me, and they need all of us to stand up and show them how to stand up for themselves. But to stand up for them until they can. Because they are looking to us. They are looking to us to protect them when they don't have the means to protect themselves. And I don't take those promises lightly. I never have. I think about them every day. I think about the kids every day. I think about those moments every day. That young lady, she changed so much for me. All of those promises that I've made to the kids, they have just strengthened my resolve. And only served to strengthen my resolve. And it's hard, guys. It is hard. It is hard to stand up and do the right thing. It is hard to stand up for your beliefs. what's even harder? What's even harder is having to fail because you didn't want to try. What's even harder is failing our children and our youth because you just didn't want to try because you were scared. That's even worse. That's even harder than standing up for what's right. So even though we don't always do things perfect, even though we're human and we have our flaws, we are going to keep plugging forward and keep moving forward and keep on doing what we do. And we're going to do our best to keep our promises. At least I know I will. I'm going to continue to always try and do my best to fight for those kids. All kids, not just my kids, not just one or two people's kids, but everyone's kids, so they have a future. We all need to be those role models. We all need to stand up and be the role models that our kids need to see. Because if we don't show them, they're not going to know how. We have to lead by example, guys. You have to lead by example. You know, and I'm not sure. It says 23 miles to 322 east. It looks like it splits off to the right. So I don't know what that means, but... Oh, here we go. Let's see. Mile marker. 218 over 6. You got a mile marker, Ed. Over 8, so there you go, honey. We got some mile markers now, and we're on 22 east, guys. So, oh goodness. Basically 20 after 1 is my arrival time now, instead of 20 of. So not too bad for making a quick pit stop at the college, visiting with Adrian. Wow, interesting. That's really wild that Google Earth isn't showing it. Well, we're 322, so I don't know if that helps at all. Looks like a truck rest area there, off to the right. No worries, chicken lady. You had a long day too, I know. It's been crazy. Alright, Ed, hang on and I'll see what I can get you. See what I can get you. Mile marker 221, it looked like. Oh, it's alright, Tennessee. I just get stuff that's, I haven't talked about that in a while, about how I got the layout. How I got my souffle and how special it is. You know, I treasure all of the wonderful little trinkets and things that I've collected, or gifts that people have given me in my journeys. They are every one of them has been tucked away someplace safe. And some of them travel with me all the time, some don't. But every one of them is treasured. Every one of them is treasured. And I treasure every one of you guys. And I am so grateful that you're here. I really am. You guys are amazing. Your support has been amazing. We're in the last 8 minutes of the official 2-year anniversary of Soup Mama Official. And what a ride in the last 2 years, guys. What a ride. No, but I have Watts exit 2 miles on the left. That helps. I don't know if it does, but hopefully it does. Woo! Sorry guys, didn't mean to pass that one around, but there you have it. Oh, okay. Good to know. Yeah, I might want to get out and stretch a little, just readjust like my shirts that are creeping up, and you know, Rio's out cold, but we all know as soon as I open a door, he'll be right there. Up and at him. But you know, it is 47 degrees out, so it's still really nice outside. I actually have the heat turned off at the moment. It's kind of nice to be able to do that once in a while. Alright, back down the speed there a little bit. Oh, man. Ugh. Trying to shift in the seat a little bit, but yeah, it's this is quite a stretch to get home from East Palestine, so quite a long stretch, guys. Here we go again. Oof. Sorry, it is totally not the company, guys. Y'all just need to quit wearing me out. Left side of the road. Yeah, Tennessee. One of these days, we'll catch up one of these days. Ceilings Grove, Camp Hill. So... no, it's not your fault, chicken lady. It's not your fault. It's my own in a lot of ways. I choose the punishment, I guess. Well, that is awesome, Tennessee. I should be there again this coming November. And I know I'm expected to attend because, I don't know who else is going to pull off the Soup Mama Clinger look, so. Toga and pearls and fairy wings and tutu and all. So, I do have plans to attend. Man, I really do. I think I need to, do some jumping jacks or something. Holy macaronis. Alright. Karaoke? Maybe. If my voice is up to it, sure. I don't really have an issue singing karaoke. Karaoke. Oh, what is this? Wait. We got a... Oh, hey, Ed, we got a Rudders. Oh, I get into the Rudders. How do I get in here? Do I get in here? Can I get in here? Here we go. We're gonna jump into the Rudders. I found a Rudders. We're gonna stop here instead. Just because I think it's important to get my eyeballs working properly. And apparently, I'm just yawning like a fool. 79 miles, half a tank of gas, so I should be good there. So I think we're just gonna hold off on that. Oh gosh. I'm not gonna lie, guys, wow, do I feel really stiff from sitting in the car. Let's turn this around, say hi to everybody. Yeah, it is a lot like jet lag. Definitely a lot like jet lag. My eye is still tearing. I apologize. This is one heck of a drive, guys. We do have 78 miles left to go, so that's where we are on the clock. We've got a sleeping Rio. Oh, yeah, Ed, I am definitely numb. That is a thing. So, I am going to go in and freshen up my coffee because this is a little rough tasting. Hopefully, let me see where these batteries are at. 34, 83. Okay, well, that's a good thing. So, guys, I should have enough battery. Hopefully. You know what? Maybe I'll do this. Maybe I'll just leave the truck running for a couple of minutes. That way I don't lose the charge on the phone. And maybe our Rio will stay asleep. Probably not, but I guess a girl can dream. Let's see here. Let's take this off the key ring. Let's see if I can do it. Usually it can. There it goes. Okay. So I'm going to leave you guys on Rio Cam. I am going to go ahead and run in, get some fresh coffee, and I will be back with you guys very, very shortly. I am not missing any flags. We had to replace one earlier at the last stop, so that's what happened with that. But okay, guys, I am going to, like I said, very, very quickly run in, grab some coffee, and I will be back with you very shortly. Enjoy your Rio Cam. Make sure those windows are cracked just a little bit for him. And I'll leave the light on so you can see.
Hello, handsome. Were you keeping everybody entertained? Were you keeping everybody entertained? Huh? Hi, baby. Hi. Did you wake up? Did you wake up? Look at you. Look at you, huh? Look how handsome. Isn't he so good, guys? Look at how good he's being. Well, you know what? I would have been out here like way sooner, except there was nobody at the register. I had to like literally go over to the food part and be like, excuse me, is there somebody there? Like I was sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting. Do you see people? Do you see peoples? Do you see peoples? Yeah. Is you seeing peoples? You seeing the people walk around outside, some of the guys. All right, guys, so we have 78 miles to go. And, what are we doing? Oh, we're going to lean on me? Yeah. As you can see, we have one pooped puppy. And sort of, kind of. What you doing, baby? There's no more bacon. You ate it, handsome. What? What are you sniffing for, baby? The bacon's all gone. There's no more bacons. There's no more bacons. I think he's looking for the bacon. What? Oh, but. Oh, where are you going? You got it? All right. Well, I guess he's ready to roll since he is back in his spot. So let's do it, guys. Thank you. So looks like Rio's ready to roll. So I guess if he's ready to roll, we're gonna get this show back on the road. So I'm gonna put my keys there in my purse. We're gonna flip you guys back around. Very cool. And maybe there we go. There we go. Beautiful. And all right, guys. We are gonna, make our way out here. Looks like we're going that way. Beautiful. I'm loving it. Okay, we're just gonna back right up in between the two gas pumps here, like so. Get this show back on the road and away from the Bee Gees there. I mean, I love the Bee Gees just as much as the next person, but yeah, just saying. All right, so here we go. Back on the highway, guys. Back on the highway. Beautiful, beautiful. So, here we go. Here we go. On the road again. I can't wait. Oh, there's the sheets. There's the sheets, Ed. Found it. Sorry, I just find a little bit of humor in it, that's all. And a pilot, look at that. Look at that. Oh, thank you, Tennessee. He is an awesome dog. Rio is amazing. He is by far just the most wonderful blessing in the world for me. And I am so grateful to have him. So he is truly a joyous part of my life. Great company. It wasn't that I was afraid. It was just, it was an easy on-off, that's all. So, fun fact about me, if I'm driving down the road, I prefer to stop on the places on the right-hand side of the highway rather than the left-hand side and having to cross traffic twice. I don't know, I'm just weird like that. So sometimes, like especially for just a cup of coffee and a stretch, you know, I know rudders, so they work. I have all the faith in the world in you, Ed. I just was like, ooh, this is the right-hand side of the highway. And it was convenient. It was a convenient little stop there. So, and we do have like a body of water or a river or something next to us there. Can't really tell. Oh, Susquehanna River apparently. So we're gonna pass this guy here. So just give me a second. As we over on out in front of him. Okie dokie. Okie dokie artichoke. Alright, so apparently we're looking at about 55-mile-an-hour speed limit. So we'll set our cruise again. And off we go. Off we go, off we go. And again, awesome to have you guys all here. Thank you for joining. Hanging out with us in the middle of the night. That did put us up to 136. So added almost 20 minutes, I think. I don't know. I don't know how maps figures that out, but it is what it is, I guess. We'll get there when we get there. Still earlier than some nights. Not as early as others anymore. But hour and 17 to go, so it's okay. We should be good. This should be the home stretch. Making it a little bit easier as we make our way back home to my house. Hopefully to rest for a day or so. Of course, I do have to open my store on Wednesday. So, and I have to have some orders out tomorrow by close of day for the post office. So, that's why we're kind of on a time crunch and have to get my butt home. Because I do run my own business on top of doing all of this all the time. And I do have an online store for eBay. time constraints with that, as you guys know. When you order something online, you expect it in a timely fashion, of course. I do have my store set up for 2 business days to have orders out, so I do my best to try and juggle all that in between the rest of this, so it's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy when you think about it. Standard wait is 10 weeks. I feel like I have something in my eye. I might not, but I might. Last time I felt like this, I ended up with a freaking ugly eye infection. I don't have anything in my eye. I'm hoping it's just like an eyelash or something that's going to work its way out. But I couldn't tell you. It just feels kind of funky. Feels like there's something in there. Great. I hope not. I don't need to end up with another like black and blue eye like last year. Yeah, well, I was doing okay for a little bit, and now, I mean, my eyes felt like funky, but it feels like there's something in my right eye. So hopefully that clears up and goes away. Could just be for me being tired, I don't know, but it doesn't feel like that. It feels like there's something in my room. So we'll see. Hopefully not, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, my eyes just, they didn't burn today per se, but they definitely don't feel awesome. I mean, I don't know if that makes sense. 4 miles to 81, 8 miles to Harrisburg. So, motoring right along, guys. Motoring right along. There we go. Sorry, guys. Don't know why we were buffering so bad. Kind of crazy. That was a long buffer, too. I apologize. For whatever reason, it does not like... I guess it did not like this area. I don't know. Don't know, but we are 1 mile from the Littlestown exit. All right, good night, chicken lady. Good night, my dear. Hey, Rain and Blood. All right, get some sleep. Good to see you, my dear. Thank you for saying hi. I appreciate that, guys. I appreciate all of you stopping in, saying hi, spending your time with us. Again, you could be anywhere in the world right now. You're hanging out with us on the road. So thank you for that. And
we are just motoring right along here. We did just have a stretch. We did just get coffee, but this is still going to be a tough hour. The last hour, guys. The last hour. It's the final countdown. Sorry, that was really bad and off key. But it was the best thing I could come up with at the moment. So, let's see. Carlisle, Hazleton. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Alright, so Farm Show Complex. Wow, we are getting there, guys, getting into Harrisburg area here. Which is awesome. Awesome. I will, Ed, I will. Yeah, I'm pretty familiar with where I'm at now. For the most part. Oh, did I want? I wanted... Yes. Shit. No, I wanted this. Yeah. Crap. I do want this one. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Hershey, there it is. That's the one we need. I'm not going the other way. I was thinking 22 because 22 takes me home too, but we're going this way. I am pretty good about it though. No, it's okay. I'm good, really. I just kind of forgot that I needed this exit, sort of, kind of. I can get home both ways, just... You guys gotta understand, there's more than one way to skin a cat. So, especially for me, because of where I live, so there's actually a lot of different ways home from here. Yeah, well, that's what I said. I could have gone either way. Just, I don't know. It'll probably be faster going this way, but we'll see. We'll see. We're just gonna pick it up here. Motor along. I mean, the truth is, from here, if I really wanted to, I could just stop at my parents' house. Not that far from there, but I want to get home. And actually, now that I know where I'm, like, at, for real, yeah, it's gonna make this a lot more interesting. Because now I'm like, oh yeah. It's crazy, like, when you drive, even when you come home, like, I haven't been home enough, so, like, now I actually have to stop and really think about how to get back to my house sometimes. It's kind of crazy. I mean, that's, like, really funky to admit, too. Yeah. 81 north. 81 north. Not east. 81 north. That's where we're headed. And here we are, 81 north, 69 over 5. But yeah, this is pretty smooth sailing now. Yeah, no, I know. It's yeah, it's northeast on the compass in the truck, so it's saying northeast. So I guess it's both. I don't know. I don't plot the roads or any of that. I just follow the maps or Ed. You know, you guys got me back to a convoy in Texas, not knowing where the heck I was at. I trust you. I have faith in my chat to get me where I need to go. So it's good. I have faith in you guys. Yeah, no, I don't want to particularly take any side trips this evening either. I'm kind of good with just getting home for a change. I usually love the side trips, but not tonight. Not tonight. Not tonight. That we are almost there. Heading off the highway. There's a Linglestown exit. Gorgeous. You're waiting to see 81 East sign. Yeah, me too. Me too. Mile marker 72/8, guys. Oh, I know, Ed. I know. This is a really heavily traveled truck road. And it doesn't matter what time of the day or night. 81 almost always has a lot of trucks. And it's still kind of early-ish. So even those guys that might be, you know, wrapping up, you know, in another hour or two, you know, that might have had like a long break or something or an odd wait time somewhere. Yeah, I mean, this is just, again, there's always a lot of trucks on here. Guys in a hurry to get where they need to go. It's okay though. We're good. I like driving with the trucks, so we're okay. As long as they're not the car carriers or carrying like the logs, we're good. Those tend to make me a little nervous. Other than that, we're pretty awesome. I really appreciate your conversation and the jokes and the laughs and the smiles. You guys really help move the drive along and make it bearable. Thank you for doing that. Thank you all for being you. And thank you for being here. Because like I said, you can be anywhere in the world and you're traveling along the highways and byways of Pennsylvania with me today. Well, Ohio earlier, Pennsylvania, you know, later tonight, in the dark. And you're here. It's awesome. Thank you. You are very much much appreciated, guys. Very much appreciated. And again, we appreciate all the support you guys give us. 2-year anniversary at the kitchen was technically yesterday now, like 36 minutes ago. March 3rd, 2 years of Soup Mama official. Oh, wow. Well, thanks, Stu. I'm glad we can help inform you and let you know what's happening in the world. That's awesome. Holy goodness. Coffee is wonderful. Oh my gosh, Ed, you will love Branson. And to be honest with you, if you want to check out like the town, like any of the shows or anything, you want to make sure you give yourself like an extra day or two, like book a week or whatever. There is a lot to see and do in Branson. It is an amazing place in the country. And I think you would really love it. I really do. I spent a lot of time there when I was a young teen. My biological father, when he was alive, just for simplistic purposes, because I do have a stepfather as well. And he had a company, an excavation company, and he did work at the IMAX Theater in Branson. And I had an opportunity to be there and to, see some of the shows out that way. And it was a pretty amazing place, and just a beautiful, beautiful town. But busting at the seams of entertainment and just lots of amazing groups and acts. And okay, I was trying to go out around you, but that's totally cool. It's totally cool, dude. I got it. But yeah, I think that if you're gonna go, that would be awesome. But make sure if you want to check out Branson itself, you can give yourself a couple extra days for sure, because there is a lot to see and a lot of amazing things to go do there. But yeah, Missouri's not called the Show Me State for no reason. None of the grassroots stuff. Oh. Basque sheep herders and an American dog. Wow. Very cool. It's interesting. Like I said, Stitch ordered us a DNA kit for Rio so that we can try and figure out what breeds he is, or he was going to order one, I guess. So, yeah, so we're going to find out from a DNA test. Mostly the northern parts. Oh, well, Ed, listen, if you have not been to the Ozarks, sir, you are in for a treat. The Ozarks are amazing. It's a place like no other. Actually, it is one of my favorite places in the USA. Is the Ozark Mountains there in Missouri. And I hope you get the chance to come. I really do. If for no other reason, I'd love to give you a great big hug and say thank you in person for all of your wonderful directions when I'm on the road. But yeah, it is, like I said, it is an amazing place, like no other. So, all right, let's see, 54 minutes on the clock, 51 miles, guys. That is pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Okie. Nice. I've been to Oklahoma quite a few times. It's a nice state. It's very flat, though. I'm not gonna lie, it's very flat. For somebody from Pennsylvania, with the mountains and the valleys and all that, it is very flat. Pretty, but flat. So, yeah, but I like Oklahoma, and when you're out there, I swear, Oklahoma has some of the wildest vehicles on the road that I've ever seen is in Oklahoma. So, there is that, guys, there is that. Oh, I know, Brahms is so good. And guys, if you ever go to Oklahoma, try a Brahms. Go to a Brahms, have their ice cream, have their milk, something. It's just amazing. Their products, they have to be shipped. Like, I think it's within, like, they have to be able to make it to the store within, like, a day or 24 hours or something like that. Or they won't have a store. And it's fresh, farm, like, oh, man. It's just so good. It is so good. Creamy, delicious. And they serve food, so you can get great burgers or breakfast and milkshakes. And they also usually have like little grocery stores attached to them with like fresh produce and vegetables and meats, and yeah, it's just, I mean, it's amazing. They have some amazing products, that is for sure. Yep, definitely a favorite when I'm in Oklahoma. And I have never had anything bad from there yet, so. But yeah, when you're in Oklahoma, you want to stop at Brahms. And do yourself a favor, buy yourself like at least like a half gallon of that milk, because it is super good if you drink milk. Yeah, exactly, right? I mean, it is very close to the, and honestly, Branson is very close to the Oklahoma state line. It's really not that far from there. Depending on where you're going at any rate. But it's not that far from the state line at all. At all. So it makes it easy, like a hop, skip, and a jump to get to a Brahms. If you come out in November, Ed, maybe we'll take a trip together to a Brahms. Maybe when it's done, we'll like purposely go to Oklahoma for Brahms. Like make it a thing. Make it a thing. Who knows? Who knows? I do know we were talking about putting together like some kind of a good convoy or caravan or party bus going out there. So Oklahoma City, another 6 hours or so to Branson. Okay. Yeah, I forget how long it takes me anymore, because, like, you know. I mean, I drive it fairly often, but not often enough, I guess. But I've learned in Oklahoma in the last few years. Woo! Sorry about that, guys. We are 49 minutes away. So I'm excited about that. Taking the 78 East split over here. Coming up. 87 over 6 for a mile marker. And we are gonna make it soon, guys. Gonna make it soon. How exciting. Finally getting our way home. Just about there, hitting the home stretch now. Yep, this time we're east. This time we're east, yep. Go. Dun dun dun. Beautiful. Alright, so. Alright, we are going to get out in the left lane here. And start boogieing. So we are now on 78. Bound, and we are just about at the 1 mile marker. Number 1, right there. We're passing mile marker number 1. Yeah, 1380. That's a little bit of a cruise. That does take some time. That is for sure. It's like 2 to 3 days for me to get to it can be driven into really, really long ones, but it's like 24 hours or something like that of driving. So I like to split it up into like 3 days. I know, Rio would be absolutely huge by then. You are correct. And I can't wait to see it. I cannot wait. Well, yes, I can. I can wait because I know that it's going to go fast, this puppy stage, and I love this puppy stage right now with him. It is such a great time of him learning and us bonding and spending the time together. And him spending the time with Uncle Stitch and Auntie Kayla. Well, Auntie Chicken Lady. That, it's really amazing. It's good for him. It's good for him to be, with other people, with other animals. But the truth is that, even though he had a great time with Uncle Stitch, when I got there and got out of the car to see him, he was just all beside himself, so happy to see me and just acting so crazy. And it made me feel so good because I know that even though sometimes he's stubborn or he misbehaves, he loves me and I love him just as much. And he's just such a super blessing. And I'm so grateful, like, to have him. Like, what an awesome thing. I haven't had a dog in a long time. I mean, I used to have dogs, but I haven't had one in a long time. And, this is just super cool to have him. And the fact that he travels pretty much everywhere I go and in the car. And, when we pulled into Kayla's driveway Friday morning or Saturday morning, when we pulled into the driveway there, it was pouring down rain and mud everywhere outside. So I just crawled over the driver's seat, curled up in the back, like laid down in the back, and Rio just curled right up with me and snuggled with me in the back of the truck until a little later, we got our power nap in. But it was just awesome. I mean, he kind of sensed like, hey, all right, well, it's not like when we're at, the house and he can run around or whatever, like he knew it was time to lay down and he just curled right up and he's amazing. He's really, truly amazing. And like I said, just super grateful to have him in my life now. He was definitely something I didn't know that I needed. Is really what it is. He's something I didn't know that I needed in my life. But I'm so glad he showed up. So, no, Ed, I'm good. I'm good. I know most of the stops from here to exit that we're taking, so we are groovy. We are groovy, baby. We're 22 miles from the exit for Cabela's. So, realistically, if I really did need a stretch, I can always stop over in that area. So, yeah, there's a lot of different stuff out this way. Just off an exit here, just off an exit there. I think we'll be good, Ed. We're just about there. I only have 36 miles to go. So, not too far, not too far. Here we go, Berks County line, guys. There's my county. So, Berks County, Southeast PA. Right along, guys. Oh, what an amazing weekend, though. Amos Miller rally and trial was Thursday. Jill Stein Town Hall was Saturday in East Palestine. Sunday, well, yesterday, technically, I guess, I don't know. We had our convoy with Dr. Chai. Absolutely wild, like what an amazing ride these last few days. Celebrating the 2-year anniversary. Suit Mama official. It's March 3rd, so technically that was yesterday now. But 2 years, guys. 2 amazing, wonderful years that we have been out advocating and doing our best to show you guys the truth of what's going on, get information out there, make you aware of what's going on, how to find other patriots. Of course, different issues that are pressing across the nation, drawing attention to those things that, definitely should be talked about, all those difficult topics. Woo! If I turn the heat on, it's too hot. If I leave it off, it gets chilly after a while. So, but I like the fresh air, so it's like kind of it's killing me a little. Killing me a little. Oof. God, how much I like this road. Dun dun dun. I don't know. I'm very excited. We are about 37 minutes away. Yay! So excited by this. I guess I am going to have to turn the heat on for a little bit because I really do need that window open. Well, I don't want to stick my head out the window because I can only imagine what that would do to my eyes today. My right eye still feels like funky, so I don't know. But we'll see. We shall see. We shall see. Hopefully, once we get some sleep and, hopefully it'll feel better tomorrow. I don't know. It just like I said, it just started feeling like something was in it, but I couldn't find anything or feel anything that I'm aware of. I mean, I'm gonna check it out in the mirror when I get home, I guess. But just as of right now, I don't know. It feels weird. It still kind of feels like there's something in there, but I don't know. I don't know. All right. No worries, Ed. Coffee is important. Coffee is ambrosia of the gods. At least to me. But I definitely run on coffee, that's for sure. Caffeine and I are longtime friends. Not saying that's healthy, but we are longtime friends, coffee and I. But yeah, definitely getting in the home stretch. Super awesome to be in home turf, so to speak. But this is really kind of pretty during the day, though. There's a lot of neat stuff to see on this highway. Bumping all over the place, so bumping all over. There's a lot of warehouse over there to the right. We have Pat Garrett's coming up. He has an amphitheater and truck parking and a sheepskin shop and leather and sheepskin. Pretty cool. Been there a couple of times in my life. When I was younger, I went to a bunch of the concerts at the amphitheater. My mom took me, which was awesome. I got to see some pretty cool bands. So Budweiser Homestead. Another cool place. We also have Hopewell Furnace. Not super close, but kind of out this way. There's a lot of history in this area. Roadside America used to be on this road. And that was like a electric train collection. It was pretty amazing. It was a whole display. It's not there anymore, but it was when I was a kid. Absolutely phenomenal to see. But it was like, the whole scenery and landscape and all the electric trains and different pieces for the towns, things like that. Pretty cool stuff. So there's quite a bit to kind of see, like within, even within an hour radius of where we're at right now on the highway. Just some pretty amazing stuff. Tunes. It's crazy. It's so sad. But just gonna have to make do. By the way, guys, I do not know what the next event is going to be that I'm going to be at. Obviously, we have the EP fund, the donation relief drive. The district day is March 23rd, so that is definitely on the calendar. But other than that, I am not sure. What else is going to be coming up, so you guys are going to have to keep an eye on the socials. If I don't know if I'm going to be going anywhere, if I'm going to just try and give the truck a little bit of a break, get her patched up a little bit more, there, so I'm not sure. That might be the route I go. I might take that time. I might take a little bit of time to kind of get her all fixed, so we don't have any other mishaps. I'm not sure what's going to happen over the next couple of weeks. I mean, I'm sure I'll probably be out somewhere. That usually happens. I say I'm not going to do anything, and then I end up doing a whole bunch of stuff. Hopefully we'll get some repairs and stuff done to the truck. Again, I need to get some brakes put on this thing. So that is definitely on the to-do list. So, yeah, definitely, definitely got a lot on the to-do list. I think I'm about due for another oil change, probably. I don't even know. I'll have to look at the mileage. And, you know, like I said, we're going to need rear brakes done. We're going to have Stitch check out what was going on, why we blew a fuse. Yeah, and I'm going to have Stitch check that out. You know, so there's quite a bit to do as far as, you know, maintenance work and stuff for the truck, obviously. But she's been running hard, really, since the end of January. I mean, we headed off to Texas, and we really haven't been idle at all since. So it's pretty crazy to think about, you know, what we've accomplished in such a short amount of time. This road is always terrible. They're always doing construction on it, and it's always bumpy as all get out. Like always. Yeah, I don't know, I mean, I think we talked about that before, about hardwiring into the battery, but I don't know. I don't remember. We talked about it, and I don't remember what the reasoning was. Yep, almost, Krista, almost. I can't wait to sleep in my own bed. It's going to be so nice. I mean, not that, you know, I'll be very happy to sleep in my own bed. I missed that last comment too, sorry. Like, it was that when I saw it, the phone bounced and then it blinked. Okay. The wires have black coat on them. Yeah, Stitch has done a lot of wiring and stuff in the truck, so like I said, I trust Stitch's judgment. I'm sure he'll figure out what the issue is. I mean, he is really, really smart, so I don't doubt that. You know, look, dude, I don't, I mean, honestly, the wiring thing is definitely not my thing. So I do defer to other people that know better than me. So you know, I wouldn't. You could be right or wrong. I mean, I'm assuming you're right, and I would, you know, not to undermine what you're saying in the least. I wouldn't know. I honestly wouldn't know. So, but that's just because I don't, you know, I don't do anything with wiring and all that. It just, that is not my bag. So, yeah, but like I said, if Stitch has any trouble or anything, I can always go back to your comments here and, you know, we can always refer to them. So thank you for putting the information somewhere where I'll be able to find it. All right, guys, and Bella's up over there. Not much farther, but again, we are going to get on 61, but I am going to do this and do this, and we are going to take our butts home. So I apologize, but there we go. I'll give you guys a little bit more of the road there. So tonight you get a little bit of ambiance and headlights. You can skate tonight for a little bit, guys, because I am fairly close to home, and I don't mind having you guys with me, but like I said, he had this set up, even with like an amp monitor thing, I don't know. And I don't know, you know, it was working fine. So I don't really understand what happened there as far as why it would have kicked out, if that makes sense. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it would have blew the fuse, is what I'm getting at, I guess. So yeah. Again, it's like, you know, electronics and that kind of stuff, that's just not my forte. It really isn't. I would like, at some point, you know, I mean, I struggle with like basic, I don't know, like some of that stuff is just not it's not my wheelhouse. It's like geometry. It was never my thing. You know, algebra, okay, fine. No problem, but geometry, not so fine. Kind of like geography. I haven't, you know, I am not very good with geography either, per se. That's why I always joke that I can't find my way out of a paper bag, because, yeah. I'm just not good at it. Not good at it, not good at it. Now the road, one of the roads that I'm going to turn down, just so you guys are aware, going to my house. It is sometimes a place that has a few dead zones. We might buffer some. The stream should come back. If it doesn't, I will sign off and just consider it my sign off for the evening, as I am very, very close to my house. You know, really, I'm not that far away at all anymore. But I'm going to take some back roads and get us where we need to go. Just so you guys are aware, because sometimes we lose service back here, but it's okay. It's okay, because it usually comes back right away. So, oh, run, run, run. Okay, run, rabbit, run. He ran. Lives to see another day. Oh, thank you, Ed. I will. You get rest tonight too if you're taking off. I can't read all of it just because it's bumpy back here, but if you are signing off for the evening, thank you so much, honey. You are much appreciated, and I love the fact that you were here, and thank you for always watching out for me while I'm on the road. So, and to anybody else that might be going to bed, or if I do lose the stream and you guys head off to bed, you know, like I said, it might come back on, it might not, but if you guys decide to go to bed, I hope you have a wonderful evening. I hope you all stay blessed. But yeah, we are really in the we are just about out in the farmland right now. Out in the back roads. And I love them. Home turf. Home turf advantage now. Really fun road to drive, actually, because it's like windy and goes through the country, and it's a pretty drive. But like I said, it's windy and fun. Windy, fun, little hilly, some hairpin turns. It's all good. Keeps you on your toes. Lots of wildlife on this road too. A lot of times. So, makes it an interesting one to drive. Not in winter time though. This road is terrible in winter. Really try to avoid it in winter. I'm gonna have to read some of your comments later too, because okay, that info for Stitch, got it. Beautiful, because yeah, I can't read that big book that you just sent right now while I'm driving. But yeah, I will make sure I go back and check it out and grab the pieces that are relevant there, like screenshot them and crop them. Or just give him a timestamp. Please rest up. I will, Krista. I will. Thank you for coming with me on the convoy. I thought it was amazing to have the day with you. and of course having dinner with me. All right, do have a great evening. Okay, here we go. Coming up on some really cool turns. Good one here. Good times. There's one. We've got a couple more of those. Like I said, we're out in the farms. Big post. Okay. All right. I will ignore the next big post coming through. Another one of those turns. Good times, good times. Oh, water on the road. And again, guys, we are going through the farms here. And windy country road. So. We are almost there. Yay! Yeah, grow better, we're alive. Oh, another critter in the road. So I said, guys, there's always wildlife back here. Driving through the farms. Driving through the farms. And again, if this does buffer up here for a minute, just hang tight, guys. It should come back on. There is just like some weird spots. It might stay though. It might. Just sometimes it doesn't. So hold on tight, because it should come back after I round the one corner. So we will see if it stays. My eyes on the road right now, guys, more so than the comments. But yeah, Krista, you are very welcome. I'm so glad you came today because, like I said, awesome conversation while we were cruising around Ohio, District 6. Did a convoy with Dr. Rick Chai, who's an everyday citizen that was affected by the derailment.